So number one on the QR code review is asking us to determine whether or not each of these functions or each of these equations represents y as a function of x. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to be able to get y by itself. So in this case, I would do 16x is equal to y to the fourth. And then from here, I want to get y by itself. So I'm going to take the fourth root of each side. Now the fourth root of each side is an even number. So that means that y is equal to plus or minus the square root of 16x. And that means that's plus or minus 4 square roots of x. So because there is introduced a plus or minus here, that's going to tell you that no, this does not represent a function of x because there are multiple outputs for a single input. So if you give me an x of 4, for example, I would take the square root of 4, get 2, multiply it by 4, get 8, and I can either have positive or negative. So this one is definitely a no. Number 2 says 2x minus y minus 3 equals 0. So again, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to get y by itself. So in this case, I would do, how about negative y is equal to negative 2x plus 3. I'm just moving everything to the other side. Divide by negative 1. So y is equal to 2x minus 3. And yeah, that's just a line. So that would be yes, y is a function of x because we all know lines are 1 to 1. There is a single output for every input. Okay, this one is a square root function. Y is already in solved for, and you'll notice that there is a positive square root of the positive square root. We're not introducing any pluses or minuses here, so this one's automatically just a yes. If you think about what that graph would look like, it'd be some kind of a square root function, so it'd be looking something like that. So yes, y is a function of x because there is a single output for every input, and that's how you do number 1.